Hello, my darlings. It's so wonderful to see you all here tonight. Dr. Ruth here, and let me tell you, tonight is all about unlocking a secret garden of pleasure, the kind of intimacy that leaves you breathless and wanting more. Imagine walking through a lush moonlit garden, hand in hand with your partner, feeling the magic in the air. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dr. Ruth, what secrets could you possibly share that I haven't already heard? Well, my dear friends, the world of intimacy is vast and ever-evolving. There are always new layers to uncover and deeper connections to be made. Well, my dear, experience is a wise teacher, and I'm here to tell you, lasting longer in bed is about so much more than just, well, lasting longer. It's about creating a symphony of sensations, where every touch, every whisper, and every glance builds up to a crescendo of shared ecstasy. It's about truly connecting with your partner, understanding their needs, and making sure that pleasure is a two-way street. When you tune into each other's desires, you create a dance of intimacy that is both passionate and profound. So, if you're ready to spice things up and make every encounter a night to remember, then sit back, relax, and get ready for some top-secret tips that will transform your love life. We'll explore techniques that will heighten your senses and deepen your emotional connection. Because tonight we're talking about quality, not quantity, and trust me, once you master these techniques, you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. It's not just about the physical act, but about the emotional and spiritual bond that you create together. Are you ready to dive in? Let's embark on this journey together and discover the secrets to a more fulfilling and intimate relationship. So, grab your partner, hold them close, and let's get started on this exciting adventure. Now let's talk about foreplay, my dears, because this is where the magic truly begins. It's the prelude to a symphony, the brushstrokes before a masterpiece, the spark that ignites the flame of passion. Remember, rushing is for catching taxis, not for igniting passion. Take a deep breath, slow down, and let the moment unfold naturally. The beauty of foreplay lies in its ability to build anticipation, to create a crescendo of desire that makes the eventual climax all the more satisfying. Think of foreplay as a delicious appetizer before the main course. Just as you wouldn't rush through a gourmet meal, savor each moment of foreplay. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Start with gentle touches, exploring every inch of your partner's body as if it were a precious work of art. Each touch should be deliberate, thoughtful, and filled with intention. Let your hands wander, discovering new erogenous zones and rekindling old flames. Trace your fingers along their arms, their back, their neck. Let your touch linger, sending shivers down their spine. The lightest touch can create the most intense sensations, so don't underestimate the power of a gentle caress. And don't forget the power of a soft, lingering kiss. A kiss can be a conversation without words, a way to express your deepest desires and emotions. A kiss can speak volumes, my dears, so make it count. Let your lips dance together, exploring each other's mouths with a mix of tenderness and passion. A well-placed kiss can set the stage for an unforgettable experience. Let your lips explore, tease, and tantalize. Vary the pressure and pace, keeping your partner guessing and craving more. The art of kissing is all about balance, between soft and firm, slow and fast, playful and intense. Whispering sweet nothings in their ear can also work wonders, building anticipation and creating an atmosphere of intimacy. Your voice, soft and close, can send tingles down their spine and make their heart race. The key is to take your time and savor every moment. Don't rush through the steps. Let each one build upon the last, creating a symphony of sensations that crescendos into something truly magical. Remember, foreplay isn't just about getting in the mood. It's about creating a connection that deepens the pleasure for both of you. It's about building trust, understanding each other's desires, and creating a space where both partners feel cherished and adored. So take your time, enjoy the journey, and let the art of sweet anticipation lead you to new heights of intimacy and pleasure.
Know you've been a good friend.
My dears, if there's one piece of advice I could give to every couple, it's this. Talk to each other. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship, and it's especially crucial in the bedroom. And I don't just mean about what you had for dinner or how your day went. Dive deeper into the conversations that matter. Talk about your desires, your fantasies, what feels good, and yes, even what doesn't feel good. Share your dreams and your fears, your likes and dislikes. Open and honest communication is the foundation of a fulfilling sex life. It's the key to understanding each other on a deeper level. Don't be afraid to tell your partner what you enjoy, what you'd like to try, and what makes you feel absolutely fantastic. Your partner isn't a mind reader, so speak up. And remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about expressing your own needs, but also about being receptive to your partner's. Listen to your partner's needs and desires with an open heart and mind. Show empathy and understanding. Ask questions, explore together, and be willing to experiment. Be curious about each other and the possibilities that lie ahead. Trust me, when you create a safe space for open and honest communication, intimacy deepens, and pleasure soars to new heights. It's about building trust and connection. So, let go of any shyness or inhibitions, my dears, and start talking. The more you communicate, the more you'll understand each other. Your love life will thank you for it. A relationship built on open dialogue is one that can weather any storm and flourish in the sunshine. Now, let's talk about the subtle art of body language, because sometimes, my dears, actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to your partner's cues. Are they leaning into your touch? Are their eyes sparkling with desire? Or are they pulling away, their body language closed off? Learning to read your partner's body language is like unlocking a secret code to their pleasure. Notice how they respond to your touch, your kisses, your movements. Are they arching closer, seeking more? Or are they subtly shifting away, signaling discomfort? Remember, my dears, consent is always paramount. Never pressure your partner or ignore their cues. Instead, let their body language guide you, creating a dance of passion that flows naturally and respectfully. When you're attuned to each other's nonverbal signals, intimacy deepens, and you create a connection that transcends words. Chapter 4. Spice things up. Exploring different positions. Let's be honest, my dears, variety is the spice of life, and that applies to the bedroom as well. Don't be afraid to experiment with different positions and find what feels good for both of you. The missionary position might be a classic, but there's a whole world of exploration out there. Try something new, be playful, and don't take yourselves too seriously. Remember, the goal is to have fun and enjoy the journey together. Some positions allow for deeper penetration, while others offer more clitoral stimulation. And don't forget about the power of pillows. Using pillows for support can enhance comfort and pleasure in any position. The key is to communicate with each other, be open to trying new things, and find what works best for your bodies and your connection. Chapter 5. Slow and steady wins the race. Savoring the moment. Now, my dears, let's talk about the importance of pacing yourselves. Remember, lovemaking is not a race, it's a marathon. The longer you can prolong the experience, the more intense the pleasure will be for both of you. Instead of rushing towards the finish line, focus on savoring each sensation, each touch, each moment of connection. Take deep breaths, maintain eye contact, and let the pleasure build gradually. Remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about enjoying the journey together. When you slow down and truly connect with your partner, time seems to stand still, and the pleasure becomes exponentially more powerful. Chapter 6. Lubrication, your secret weapon for enhanced pleasure. Now let's talk about lubrication, my dears, because there's no shame in a little extra help. Lubrication can make a world of difference in terms of comfort and pleasure for both men and women. It can reduce friction, enhance sensation, and make the entire experience smoother and more enjoyable. There are many different types of lubricants available, so experiment and find what works best for you and your partner. Whether you prefer water-based, silicone-based, or something more natural, there's a lubricant out there to enhance your pleasure. Don't be afraid to incorporate it into your lovemaking routine and experience the difference it can make. Chapter 7. Aftercare, the sweet embrace after the storm. My dears, the intimacy doesn't end when the passion subsides. In fact, some might say that's when the real connection begins. Aftercare is just as important as foreplay, so don't just roll over and fall asleep. Take the time to cuddle, to talk, to share your feelings, and to bask in the afterglow of intimacy. A gentle touch, a loving embrace, a few whispered words of affection. These small gestures go a long way in strengthening your bond. Remember, my dears, intimacy is about more than just physical pleasure. It's about nurturing the emotional connection between two souls. So, take the time to cherish each other, to appreciate the vulnerability and trust you share, and to let the afterglow linger long after the passion has subsided. Outrow until next time, keep the spark alive. Well, my dears, it seems our time together is coming to an end, but remember, the journey of intimacy is ongoing. Keep exploring, keep communicating, and keep the spark alive in your relationships. If you enjoyed these top secret tips, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more advice on love, sex, and everything in between. And remember, my dears, the most important ingredient in any intimate encounter is consent, respect, and a whole lot of love. Until next time, keep those flames burning bright.